Hello everybody, this is Tanya, and as you can see I have a sink full of apples, and I have some more in a bag right here. The farmer we get our produce from, he had some apples that were going bad, going bad. He had some apples that were going bad, and of course people don't want to buy them when they're not at their prime. But for me, hey, I see applesauce. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to wash all these right here. And if there's some bad spots, I'm just going to cut it off and move on. And then I'm going to wash these. And I'm going to cook them down and make applesauce and can them. So I made some applesauce last year, but I ended up doing pumpkin applesauce. So this time I'm going to do just unsweetened applesauce. So it's just going to be unsweetened applesauce because, like I said, I don't add sugar to my stuff. And there is a recipe for this in the Ball Handbook of Canning. I will link the other video I did in the description so that you can go back and look at that, and it can tell you what page, and it gives you all the particulars on the applesauce. But like I said, this is just going to be straight applesauce with a little bit of lemon juice and maybe a little water. That's it. Simple, simple, simple. And we'll be doing a water bath canning on this. But anyway, once I get these washed and cut up, I'll bring you back. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm back after about 2 hours. And just so you see, this is a roaster. So I washed, peeled, and cored all of these apples. It ended up being about a case. So looking at the box, it's about a 25-pound box. Okay, and in case you're wondering, I did it manually. This is what I used. This is a apple corer, I guess is what you would call it. Anyway, I got this at what is the name of that store? Bed Bath & Beyond. I got a Bed Bath & Beyond. It's about $20 at Bed Bath & Beyond. So, alright. So I'm using the roaster because it's so much. Because at first I thought I was going to be able to do it on the stove. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Alright. So, we're just going to treat the roaster like we usually do as a slow cooker. We're going to put it on like 250. See? 250. And we're going to let it cook all night. I'm going to put in some water. This is about 2 cups of water. Let's go ahead and put the whole 3 cups of water in there. And then I also need to put some lemon juice. 1 second. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to use lemon juice. And as you can see, I'm using real lemon juice. Whenever you're canning, you should use like real lemon juice. Or some kind of lemon juice like that. You don't want to use a regular lemon, because you can't control the acidity. Okay, this has been controlled. So I'm just going to put that amount. I guess that may have been, what, 3 or 4 tablespoons of lemon juice. That's what we're going to do to start. That's what we're going to do to start. And like I said, I have this on 250. So we're just going to let this cook low and slow until tomorrow morning. And then I'll come back tomorrow morning and show you what it looks like. I'm breathing hard now because I'm tired. I've been up all day cooking, so I'm tired. But yeah, this was a complete surprise. I did not plan on doing apples today. But like I said, the farmer that we get our produce from told me he had some apples. Asked me if I wanted them. They were free. If I did, come get them. So I went and got them. Alright, so we'll see you in the morning. And we'll see what this looks like. And I am going to chop those apples up a little bit to make it a little bit easier to break down. But like I said, they're already soft. And I did taste them, a few of them while I was eating. I mean, while I was peeling them, and I don't personally think it needs any sugar. We'll see. We'll gauge that tomorrow as well, and we put sugar in it or not. But right now, as we speak, I'm saying there's going to be unsweetened applesauce. All right, so we'll see you in the morning for the next part of our canning video on making applesauce. All right, talk to you then. Good morning, beautiful people. Okay, so it's been overnight since I cooked. Since I put the apples in the roaster, and now we're gonna take a look at them. Open it up away from me, and that's what they look like. They have cooked down. You see why? That's why you don't have to add a whole lot of water. Just put the water in to keep them from sticking, because fruit will actually make its own liquid. Move this over here. And again, I did not add anything to this other than lemon juice and some water. That's all I have in here, lemon juice and water. So now I'm going to use my immersion blender to try to blend this up a little bit to get it to the consistency that I would like. All right. And this is the blender that I'm using. This is a KitchenAid. I got this at Wally World. So be careful with it because it can be powerful. And you can set, on this one, you can set it on a 1 or a 2. I think I have it set on 1. That's what I hope I have it set on. Okay, we'll see. One second, my pot seems to be trying to blow over. I'm warming up my jars. Remember, we're doing hot liquid, so I had to have hot jars. Or warm jars, anyway. Alright, I'll be back once I get this to the consistency that I like. I don't think you want to see this. You see what I'm doing. Alright, so I have my applesauce at the consistency that I would like. At this point, if you like, or even before then, you could add like cinnamon. Before, like I said, I did the pumpkin spice. Whatever flavor that you want to add to your applesauce, you can. Okay? But I'm just going natural. You can also add sugar to it if you want. So you can add, some people do brown sugar, some white sugar. I just like the apples in their natural flavor. So that's what I'm doing. So let me get a jar out the canner so we can start canning this stuff. And out, that's hot. Please be careful, this stuff is hot. And I'm trying to get this stuff as close to the what am I trying to say? Close to the jar as I can. And we're leaving, I think it's a 1/4 inch headspace. Let me check to make sure. And I get this out of the Ball Book of Canning and Preserve. It's page 180, I know. Don't you hate it when people are not prepared? Alright, let's see. ½ inch headspace. That's what we're looking for. 1/2 inch. And by this being applesauce, you really shouldn't have to, because there are no solids, you really shouldn't have to debubble. So I'm just going to pounce it like this on the counter. And if there's some bubbles, they should come to the top. Okay? That's what I'm going with. But you do you. Okay, and I'm using vinegar to wipe. Oops. Using vinegar to wipe around the rim. And make sure I don't have any applesauce on my rim. And yes, this is warm, to say the least. Hot to say the most. That's it. Put my lid on, and these lids have been washed. Remember, I wash my lids. I know everybody doesn't, but I do. And we're doing fingertip tight. Applesauce. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Why do I keep putting the jar so far away from the roaster? I don't know. Remember, we're looking for a 1/2 inch head space. I'm just going to pounce it. So like I said, it's liquid, so it's liquids usually you shouldn't have to debubble, because come on, that doesn't make sense. Woo, that's hot. As they said, do as I say, not as I do. Put the lid on. A ring, fingertip tight, and into the can. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, and when I come back, I'll let you know how many I did, or how many I got, because again, these were gifted, so I'm not sure how much this is going to make. Alright, see you in a little bit. Okay, so I'm finished, and these process for 20 minutes in a water bath canner. So after the water came back to a boil, then I set my timer for 20 minutes. And after that 20 minutes was up, then I turn around and let it sit, or turn the eye off and let it sit still in the water for 5 minutes before removing it. Okay, that's what we do. So, and it actually ended up yielding 13 pint size jars of applesauce. Let me bring one up so you can see it. Now, just took them out so they're hot. Let me use this. Well, let's try it this way, because that didn't help you to see anything. How about that? Okay. So, again, I ended up getting 13. There was just a little bit left. You hear them pinging. There was a little bit of applesauce left in the roaster, and when I said a little, maybe a few spoonsful, I did taste it. It's good. It's good. And like I said, apples, water, and lemon juice. That's all this is. No sugar, but you can add sugar if you want to, but no sugar was added to this, because I don't like sugar in my fruit. That's the Tanya thing. You do you. And some people might ask, why is it so dark? Because when you buy applesauce in the store, it's usually a light color. The longer you let anything cook, it'll start to caramelize. Okay? This cooked at least 8 hours. So you can expect some caramelization. And then plus, it was in a dark pan. And usually when stuff in a dark pan, it takes on a darker hue as well. Okay? So, that's my theory. Okay, that's my theory. And I'm pretty sure science will back me up on that. But anyway, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave a legacy. And we'll see you in the next video. Y'all have a good day. Bye.